We're taking another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and today we're shining a spotlight on 4-star linebacker LaVar Arrington Jr., who signed with the Penn State Nittany Lions. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we begin, you need to click that subscribe button right now, because we're looking at the 2025 recruiting class every day this offseason, player by player. You need to know what your new players look like before they hit the field. That way, when they start making plays on Saturday, you know a little something about them. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're starting off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you'll get there. But we're looking at a 4-star prospect, ranked 10th among linebackers in the class. However, 34th in the composite. We got a disparity there. We're going to nail that down, or try to, when we look at the highlights. Listed at 6'3.5", 215. So we're on the lighter side. But again, these numbers are dated, and 24/7 Sports do not update their numbers completely. So we could be different by now. But this indicates that if we're ranked up here or even here with these numbers, some good athleticism. Pop off the step. And we're enrolled with Penn State, Tennessee try to get him, UCLA, Arizona. Good Power 4 programs after him. So we got to market for him. Arrington is a really intriguing player with a really nice upside. He has the athletic 6'3.5", 210 frame, and should have no problem adding mass and weight in the coming years. He's a plus athlete who runs well and clocked at 11:18 100 meter in one track meet he ran as a junior. He has natural pass rushing skills and can fly off the edge. He plays primarily out of a 2-point stance as an edge rusher, but shows the versatility to play a traditional outside role. So we're looking at a linebacker, like we said, with some athleticism that should be adding mass throughout his collegiate career, which should happen at the Penn State program there in their lifting program. 11:18 100 meter as a junior, and they said they're lone track meet. So it's not like we really trained that up. So we have speed. Plus we're bigger. We're a bigger dude, 6'3", over 200 pounds. That's a good time for that. Good size, adjusted athleticism. And of course, if you don't already know, now you know. His dad's LaVar Arrington. And if you have not watched him play, you just need to go watch the highlights. That's a dog. His dad was a dog, and he is a Penn State legend. We're going to Penn State. We're racked up there. 12 sacks in 2023, 65 tackles. Those are some good numbers for where he's at. Let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. Got about 6 minutes of clips here. Penn State fans, let me know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, because I got more Penn State players coming at you. Here's LaVar Arrington Jr. There we are. Getting at the quarterback there. Nice hit. Nice stick. He's fast. He's got speed. He's got length. He's got a long frame on him, so we could easily add a lot of mass there. And we're also going into, like, the stage of our lifetime where we can add mass in the gym pretty easy. Look at that bend coming off the edge. Linebacker, edge rusher. Linebacker or edge. Right now we're a little light for that, but you got to be open to possibilities for long term. Not just 2025. I know a lot of people like to do that, but also think about 2026, 7, maybe 4 or 5 years. Coming off the block. There we are. 70. Look at 70. 77's not fast enough to keep up with a guy like that. He looks like John Candy, 77 does. You're going to blow past John Candy. There we go. I like him. I like the speed and burst off the edge. He's got a fast foot out of the stance. Hands are strong. Good pop off the chest plate. Finishing his plays. A relentless motor for sure. That's what I'm seeing from this small sample. Coming off wide. Bam. Keep it contained. Look at that. Staying home. I'm going to get excited when I see stuff like that, when a guy keeps contained. That gets me very excited watching clips. Very explosive on his initial move. Like when you're trying to get that block, his sell tactic plus his initial move off of that to where he's going to go is very explosive. Very tough for non-seasoned offensive like that. Like, they had to slow that down. Very tough for non-seasoned offensive linemen. So you're going to see him blow past guys in camp, in games. Good spin, good feet. He's got a motor on him from whistle to whistle. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential here. Give him some time to develop. Give him some time. Upside. I mean, outside pass. Oh my goodness, that's a smash. Give him some time to develop. He just killed that quarterback. He's relentless. They got him up the middle. They're showing him getting after the quarterback. He likes to get after quarterbacks. I want to see him play the run a little more. I want to see that more of that. Now that I called it out, it's going to come. Give it a minute. Gets to the quarterback. Now that I called it out, it's going to come. They're going to start handing it off. You're going to watch him play the run. He is fast getting off the line. He is fast getting off the line. There's a lot of possibilities with. Look at him with the jump and still getting after it, keeping his feet. That frees the quarterback. I don't know if that was planned or he was reacting because the guy was looking like he was going to throw, but that froze him and he was able to keep his feet to get there. It is playing the run, like I said. Like I said, he's so fast playing it. He sees it, quarterback taking off. He manipulates through trash to find the hole. He can definitely do that. That's a sample of 2 plays. Ooh, nasty player. Oh, he read that. They tried to run away from him. He read the block. Like, you can't do that against this caliber of talent. You can't do that. Like, you can't do that. That's the problem high school coaches have, is they go up against the top talent and they think they can just run their offense. And they don't adapt to it. Like, that's not in the weekly game script. Like, you cannot run away from him and block down away, because he's going to catch up to it. Like, this is something you probably will see just a few times during your... Oh, my goodness, he came back on that. Just a few times during your coaching career. Gets low, pops it, pops that chin back. Yeah, I'm not worried about him at all, size-wise. What I'm seeing here on the field is probably going to be in the weight room. And when that gets in the weight room, he's going to creep up the size. It's going to happen. We're in a high school frame. We're in our Bambi era. This is Bambi era right now, guys. He's going to grow into this. Like, I'd be excited if I'm a Penn State fan getting LaVar Arrington Jr. Look at that! Look at that! He ran around that and came back to that. He didn't take the angle. He ran around that. Oh, the offensive tackle was too slow. No, they're blocking down. Okay, oh my goodness, he killed a kid. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I saw the disparity in the rankings, and I was like, okay, LaVar Arrington Jr., 24/7 Sports gave him a little bit of juice, and that's where we're at. But he's got an N1 mixtape here. His highlights are an N1 mixtape. I get it. You can question the level of talent and everything. His highlights are an N1 mixtape right now. And if you think I'm playing because of the name, you need to go watch my other clips of me doing this. Like, I'm very positive with these players. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was juiced up a bit, possibly due to the name. I think how I effectively grade these players and I look at sheer upside on these players and what they can do, I'm seeing a player here that could develop into a big-time college prospect. Not just a good player for Penn State, not just a guy that can climb the depth chart. We get a lot of those, especially around this part of the rankings, and that's always good to see. High-level NFL upside. High-level NFL upside. That's what we're seeing here. A guy that can really transform Penn State. A guy that you're going to be talking about, LaVar Arrington Jr. You're going to be seeing the comparisons, and he's going to be making a name for himself at Penn State. If we stay on this path of developments and getting size and really playing the run, getting our hand on the ground, doing whatever they want you to do, because getting after the quarterback, you're good at. You're also good at stuffing the run. I think they can move you around a bit everywhere because you have that malleability to your game to those assets that you have. A natural athlete with good pop off the step that's very explosive, that's got more than one move, that breaks down offensive tackles like it's an and one mixtape. That is what I can say. Usually I say, hey, there's one characteristic, one trait I'll say about this player that will give you the snapshot. His highlights are an and one mixtape, and it looked like that. It looked like that. It's a fun prospect here, more than just his name. I wish he had a different name, because looking at his highlight reel, he's good. He's good. He's got a lot of upside. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.